All right, bet. The ultimatum. Let's talk. Let's talk. Let's talk. All right. So, episode 3 had me in tears. Do you hear me? Because what's his name? Nate was so funny to me and so fake. Okay. Hunter decides that he wants to marry Alexis. So he goes over and gets down on one knee and proposes to her. So Alexis's face was funny because it looked like she thought he was just talking. I don't think she knew he was going to come around the table and actually get down on one knee and propose to her, but he did. And I thought it was nice. You know what I'm saying? But at the time, I didn't know that him doing that was going to remove them from the process. You know, I feel like they could have still gone through the process to make a decision on if he truly feels that way or if he did that based off of impulse. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, okay, it is what it is. Meanwhile, you got Madeline over there crying. She crying. I'm rolling my eyes because I stand Madeline. Okay. Then gonna say Kobe better stay in his chair. He better stay in his chair because I haven't changed my mind. I haven't changed my mind, and he better stay in his chair. Girl, she pissed me off so much. I was like, it's you treating your man like he's lame. And I don't like that. Where actually you're the one that's lame as hell. Okay, so Nate then tells Madeline he's going to choose her after she's already said yeah to Randall. Mind you, Nate is really desperate. He's really desperate trying to get in where he fit in. He's searching for somebody like, who is it? Who is it? He's searching, girl. Now, Colby gets ready to choose Lauren. Alexis is mad that Alexis is mad at Colby because he told her that he's not attracted to her when she wanted to spend the rest of her 3 weeks with him. And he was like, no, like, I'm not, like, you're not that girl, not for me. And she want to get mad, talk about he's not a good person. I said, no, BIT, you not. Okay, you just mad because that boy kept it honest with you. Anyway, he says that he didn't want to waste her time nor his, which I believe, because if you're not attracted, you're just not attracted. So Lauren had to speak up for him, right? And he chooses her. And when he chooses her and she gets ready to choose him, Nate flips the he runs around the table and gets down on one knee and proposes to her. And I cackled. I said, no, this, and then, no, he not. I said, he's so insecure about Colby because I told y'all, Colby is a looker. Colby looks good. All right. A lot of the girls would have chosen Colby for sure. And he was threatened. And he already got turned down by 2 or 3 women already. So, yeah, he was whack for that. What else? Lauren over there. Oh, my God. Yes, hell fucking yes. I was like, girl, sit down. Y'all are not a match. Y'all are not a match at all this extra crying and whining, girl, y'all are not a match. Go sit down somewhere. He just made it seem like not wanting kids was a deal breaker, and then now here it is, y'all over here being engaged to each other. I said, girl, get the fuck out of here. What else? Colby says, congrats. I think that's cute. But honestly, I need to let you know that your entire face does not show any excitement. Okay. So I don't think that's where you really want to be. So she had to try to sit up there and defend her relationship, talking about, but this hasn't been just 4 days. Like, we've been together for 2.5 years. Girl, and you not even ready to start a family with this man. But I guess since you love him, but okay. What else? So Nate is like, wait, are you calling our situation fake? Because I think he did say it was a fake ass proposal. She was like, wait, are you calling our situation fake? I'm cackling, right? And that's when Colby was a bit confused because he's like, y'all came here for an ultimatum. And y'all didn't even get the full experience, just a piece of it. It's only been 4 days, and now he's ready to propose? Yeah, no. He just uprooted her from that process. And I just felt like it was so unfair. I feel like that was so messed up. Alexis didn't have the right to proof of Colby being not a good person, but she wasn't wrong on her intuition down the line. She made herself look bad, but wasn't wrong at all. Very true. Very true. But I do feel like she didn't know enough about him in those 4 days to really know if he was a bad person. I think she just didn't like how blunt he was with her. But you are so right. Baby girl showed her call. I mean, she definitely was right by the end of the season for sure. What else we got? April took over the conversation, right? Because she's trying to talk to Kobe because Kobe ended up choosing April. And Nate interrupts and says, listen, I want to get back to what you said about us not connecting and me preventing you from connecting. And I'm like, Nate, shut up, sit back. And April said, yeah, so anyway, baby. I was like, yes, April, take over the conversation. She gives this speech about Jake and how he's such a great guy and she's a better woman for him. And she believes she's going to be the mother of his kids and all this other stuff. Didn't happen that way, dear heart. April called Nate proposal fake as which she was right. She says that for him to do that, that's his way of ignoring the real issues that they have, and I agree. Nate jumps in and Jake checks his ass and says, at some point, baby, you're gonna have to be quiet. Shout out to him. Alexis co-signs April, and Madeline called him out by saying he was going to choose her, which was stupid. Like, why would you say that to Madeline and then turn around and you about to propose to this girl? Like, Nate was just on some other shit. Madeline, I couldn't stand Madeline. I still don't like. I don't give a fuck about Madeline being pregnant. I don't give a fuck about none of that. I do not like Madeline. Madeline couldn't wait to get Randall in the bed. That's what she wanted. She saw the sexual chemistry that was between her and him, and that's what she wanted. Okay, she wanted to get this man in the sheets, and it seemed like he was giving her the eye too, like he wanted her like that, knowing he didn't really want her like that. But I think he just enjoyed being desired in that manner. But I guess so. April and Kobe are starting off well. Same for Jake and Ray. She followed for Jake already, and I ain't really like Ray too much, but I love that Ray found her voice at the reunion because it seemed like her voice left her. But I didn't really care for Ray too much. Ray just led with too much sexual energy for me that made me feel like Ray didn't really know her worth fully, but I think she found it, right? So Shanique, she don't want to piss on, she tells Zay that she don't want nobody pissing in the bathroom on the seat. Tell me why Zay over there like, ooh, and I'm like, yeah, because you do it. You know you filthy. You know it, sir. That's why you over there making that face. What else? I thought it was interesting. This is when I kind of felt bad for Zay. Zay ended up telling people how, or not telling people, telling her like, she said she do everything naked. He said to make her feel comfortable, he could sleep on the floor or on the couch. It doesn't matter because he slept in a car for at least a year. And I was like, wow, didn't know that. Like, I felt bad for him. Like, what was going on with Zay for him to have slept in his car for like a year? I'm like, talk about getting it out of the mud. Wow. Right. So that's everything that happened in episode 3. I was for April entire speech this episode. I was so happy when she was going off there and walking out when she was done. Yes. And that's what I said. I said, come on, April. Come on. Come on. She definitely clapped off on them. And I think she said everything that Vanessa Lachey wanted to say. Okay. And probably couldn't say it as gritty as she did. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yeah, get it, girl.